So this I feel is really important. This is one of the major keys to myofascial release. Finding barriers and holding at the barrier. Holding is really what makes myofascial release different from almost all other interventions. So I say that's where the magic lies, but you could also say that's really where the science is applied and why myofascial release works when other things often don't. It's in that holding at the barrier that allows the fascial system to reconfigure itself, to release holding of trauma, holding of memory, holding of emotions, and allow the tissue to find its more optimal resting place, which allows then decompression, taking the pressure off of pain-sensitive structures, whether that would be your bony joints, your muscular system, your nervous system, your vascular system, your organs. So if we are pulling, or not pulling, if we are allowing the compressive pressures on the cells or the collection and group of cells to release, they can then expand and go back to their normal functioning. Fluid, blood can flow through them. There's no longer the compression on the nerve. Muscles can perform the way they were designed to rather than being compressed. So it's in that holding, and the holding sometimes can be a little confusing, but that's really where I think a lot of the refinement of learning. Because when I do a session, it's not all holding. Sometimes there's some stimulation that needs to happen with the body, and we'll get into that a little bit more. So it's really about learning how to hold, and then what we also say is within the holding, it's not like we hold it and we count to 120. The holding is 90 to 120 seconds. So that can seem like forever when you're working with somebody and they're like, okay, you're not doing anything with me. And that's often the hardest thing to overcome in the beginning, right? We feel like we're not doing anything. But that's where the beauty happens. So I really want to encourage exploring.